Let's follow the path of Dusty's trail, oh, Dusty's trail, Dusty's trail. A stage and a wagon a-heading west, part of a wagon train lost from the rest. Dusty's the reason for their plight. Thanks to Dusty, nothing's right. Only the wagon master's hand keeps them a-rolling to the promised land. Oh, the going gets mighty rough, but they don't seem to mind. It's California, that's the place they must find. Deserts and rocks are in their way, but they won't stop, come what may. Mountains and hills that they must scale, but they know they'll make it 'cause they just can't fail on Dusty's trail.
Well, we're ready to move out, Dusty. You got everything straight?
Yes, sir, Mr. Callahan. You're going to ride ahead to scout the trail, and we'll remain about a mile behind.
Right.
Don't worry about a thing. I got everything under control.
Good.
Wagon! Ho!
We'll be getting started as soon as Dusty gets the team hitched up to the stage.
Already had them hitched.
Yeah, so did he. Oh, Andy,
Yeah, Mr. Callahan.
you be sure and keep that wagon close to the stage on the trail today. We have to run into some hackamows.
Hackamore?
Yeah, Indians. The Hackamows are the most hostile and fierce of all the Indians.
Doesn't that make you nervous? Not Lulu. Well, I'll match my war paint against their war paint. Anytime.
Well, now that's how it should have been done the first time, Dusty.
Yes, sir.
Well, now, if you people get in, we'll get started.
I thought I made it perfectly clear that you ought to handle the stagecoach and Dusty can do the scouting.
Oh, boy.
I'm the wagon master, so I will make the decisions.
May I remind you they have just discovered gold in the California territory? I must get there as quickly as possible to open a western branch of my bank.
How many banks you own doesn't mean a thing to me.
I also own the company which owns this wagon train.
Now, that means something to me. Well, if that's the way you want it, Dusty, you are going to ride Scout.
Oh, wow. I always wanted to ride Scout.
Wait a minute, Dusty. Fix the stirrup for you. There.
I'll show him.
Oh, thanks, Dusty.
For what, Mr. Callahan?
For not wearing spurs.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's okay. I won't hurt you.
Oh, my gosh. got there just in time. He was being mauled by a bear.
What's happened now?
He's just a boy.
Yeah, a Hakamo Indian. Well, I couldn't leave him there. He might have died.
His tribe would have found him, Buzzard Brain. Now they'll find us.
Yeah, the Hakamos are noted for their tracking ability. They are.
Lulu and I'd better take care of his wounds.
Yeah, Andy. Good idea. Then we can drop him off where Dusty found him.
Should I water your horse, Mr. Callahan?
Oh, boy, that was a smart thing to do. Don't you know that those Hakamos could be looking for him right now? Yeah, well, at least you covered your trail, huh?
Lola. Numa. No two. Lola. Naki Puta.
Lucky thing we had these spare wheels. We can leave some phony tracks, throw the Hakamos off our trail.
Are you sure the Hakamos are trailing us?
Positive, but we can't tell the passengers. They might panic.
I wish they would. I'd like a little company.
Hey, just quiet down while you put the wheel on the axle.
Besides, I mean, how do you know they're going to follow this trail instead of the other trail?
There won't be any other trail. We're going to wipe them out with some brush, huh?
Oh, that's a bright idea. Wonder why I didn't think of it.
Because it was a bright idea.
Oh, boy. What happened to your end?
I'll show you. Oh, that's what happened to my end. Now, come on. Let's get the wheels on that axle before those Hakamos catch up with us. Hey, Dusty, you tighten up that bolt and I'll go clear the brush out of the way.
Mr. Callahan? Mr. Callahan! Mr. Callahan! Mr. Callahan!
Can't you see I'm busy?
Run!
Here!
They should be able to follow that trail, huh, Mr. Callahan?
Yes, Dusty. Well, they certainly should.
These wounds don't look too serious. No, but he's starting to get a fever. What are you looking at? The design on this headband. Very unusual. I wonder if it means anything. Andy might know. Before we left, he studied about all the Indians. The rivers, the mountains, everything we'd encounter on the trip. He really came prepared. I should have known. Any man who wears suspenders and a belt is always prepared. Huh? Never mind. Andy!
Bringing that Indian boy back here. When are you going to do something right, Dusty?
Mr. Callahan!
Hey, up!
Whoa! Come on, boy. Whoa! Whoa.
What's delaying us now?
I got to talk to Andy. What's the problem?
About the Indian boy.
If we get in any more trouble over him, I'm going to use you for target practice.
You didn't get a chance to look at his headband before. Now, unless I'm wrong.
Chief's son?
Exactly.
Oh, that's great, just great. Well, you've done it this time. Every brave in that tribe will be after us.
On the contrary, a chief's son could be a valuable asset in a trade.
Oh?
For safe passage through the Hakamo territory.
Safe passage? Yeah, you're right.
By delivering the chief's son to us, Dusty's all but guaranteed our safety. You know, if anything, he's a hero.
How is he?
Still burning with fever. I'll make another wet compress. It might let him sleep a little better.
Yeah, we gotta keep him in good shape.
Poor thing, he's still unconscious.
Yeah, speaking of unconscious, gotta wake Dusty up. It's his turn to take over the guard duty. Anything I can get for you?
No. I'll just sit with the boy a while.
Yeah, good.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Callahan.
Well, who did you expect, Daniel Boone? Come on now, wake up, Dusty. It's time for you to take over guard duty. We're by that big rock. Dusty, this is the last watch before dawn.
Yes, sir, Mr.
Dusty,
Callahan.
wake up.
I'm awake.
Stay that way.
Yes, sir.
Wake me at dawn so we can get an early start.
Right.
Dusty, what are your orders?
Wake you at start so you can get early dawn.
Close enough.
Betsy's gone, too. She's not in the wagon.
Yeah, I know. Look at those tracks. Moccasins. Looks like a couple Indians came in here and took the boy and Betsy.
Hey, where's Dusty? Maybe they took him, too.
No, no such luck. Dusty, wake up, wake up!
Sorry, Mr. Callahan. I must have dozed off for a few minutes.
Yeah, while you dozed off for a few minutes, two braves came in here and captured the Indian boy and Betsy.
Two Indian boys captured Indian Betsy?
No, two Betsy's captured the brave. Oh, Dusty.
Come on, we better pick up the trail. We're fresh. Wait for me.
Mr. Brookhaven. Mr. Brookhaven.
Hey, God, right in the middle of my obligato.
I'm afraid we've got some bad news.
The Hackamores have Betsy tied to a post. Yeah, and those braves keep walking past her and poking her with a stick.
That means that one of them's going to take her as his wife.
Those scoundrels! I say we should get on our horses and ride as far away as we can.
Mr. Brookhaven, you should be ashamed, suggesting we ride off without attempting a rescue.
Yeah, well, one of us could slip in there and get her out. I'll be back as soon as I can.
One moment, wagon master. What will happen to us if anything happens to you?
I'd be in charge.
That's a foreboding thought.
Yeah, your point is well taken. It'll have to be somebody else.
I'll go.
He volunteered. Why didn't you?
He beat me to it.
Now volunteer. That's an order.
I volunteer. Mr. Callahan, I must insist I be allowed to go. In preparing for this trip, I studied several Indian languages, including the Hackamore dialect. I believe that gives me a distinct advantage.
We'll be ready to move as soon as you get back here with Betsy.
I should be back with her within an hour, unless I run into a problem.
Yeah. You ran into a problem. Listen up. I got a great plan how somebody can walk right into that Hackamore camp without even being noticed.
Fantastic.
Yeah, well, anyway, somebody wearing these clothes, a little skin dye, and some braids, feathers, they could walk right in there and cut Betsy and Andy loose.
That's a great plan. It can't fail.
Yeah, the only trouble is somebody wearing these clothes got to be kind of small, slight, built about like...
It'll never work.
Yeah. Looks too red. Better put in some more blueberries, tone you down a bit.
I taste delicious.
Oh, be serious, will you? 2 people's lives depend on you.
3, including me.
Oh, now listen, little pal. You don't think for a minute I'd let you go over there if there wasn't a good chance you coming back all right, do you?
I guess not.
Yeah. All right, now you dab that on yourself, and I'll go see Lulu and see how the braids are coming. Hey, that looks great. Where'd you get the hair? Yeah, that looks like a Hackamore braid, all right.
You just don't tell Dusty where I got it.
Well, it seems the two of them go very well together.
Yeah.
All right, Dusty. Now, I better teach you a few words of Hackamore in case you got to speak to somebody.
Good idea. How do you say I surrender?
Oh, now, stop that. Yeah. Now, listen. I say you get into camp, and you cut Andy and Betsy free, you see? And the brave says to you, Chuka Moringa Hasas. Then you say to him, Kora Noonba, you see? He has said to you, where are you taking the prisoners? And you say to him, to the chief. You got that?
Yeah. If he says to me, Chunga Kamo Hashanhash.
No. You just said, did you catch any worms?
Did I say that?
Listen up, will you? Now, pay attention. We haven't got much time. Repeat after me. Chuka.
Chuka.
Moringa.
Moringa.
Hats.
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 Ah, now put it all together.
Chuka Moringa.
Hot, hot. Hey, that's great.
Hey, that's great.
No, just use the Indian word.
Oh. Chuka Moringa. Hot.
Oh, that's fine. Then you say to him, hey.
Put the wagons in a circle. Put the wagons in a circle.
We've only got 2 wagons. You get everybody hidden, I'll keep them busy.
In the rock. Behind the rock. Get behind the rock. Behind the rock.
Dusty, you. What did you tackle me for?
I'm sorry. I guess I just got carried away.
All right. Take it easy. You're here for you, villain! Now be careful with that hat!
How long does this go on before they select a wife?
I don't know, but I sure hope they believe in long engagement.
I haven't been able to spot Dusty. Are you sure he's here?
Yeah, he's a hero. All them braves keep slapping him on the back for capturing me.
He may have saved our lives.
Huh?
Well, the odds are you would have been caught. By capturing you himself, Dusty's proved he's a Hackamore. Now he's free to help us.
I don't know what to do. I can't attack them all.
Cut me loose. He just chose Betsy to be his wife.
Oh, somebody help me. Please help me.
Dusty's challenged him to a fight with spears.
I did?
That must be the chief.
And the little boy Dusty saved.
Bakanuga!
La Buga! Sarangamini Pulas Kachula.
He just told him Dusty saved his life, and we made him well.
Chuma Umlita.
He's got to cut us loose.
It's all right. It's all right, darling. Everything's all right. We won.
Won what?